You're kicking it with G on your favorite station.
The perfect station.
92 KELZ, the only station with new music, new artists, new sound.
Hey, we back in this thing, man. We got the legendary Don KeKe in the building and Marqus Clae. What's going on, y'all?
What's happening? What's happening?
Man, it's June 27th.
Yeah, it's a Houston holiday. You know how we get out. You know, we celebrate our legends, our greats, our RIPs, and at the same time, we just, you know, we like to have a great time and just be appreciative and grateful that we still able to represent the culture this far along, 20 years later. It's a beautiful thing.
Mark, what's going on?
What's the word, man? How y'all feeling?
Man, everything's good, man. But before we get in deep down into this interview, let's just hit some of the things that's coming up. 7/13, day coming up, your day.
Yes, sir, man. Quality Over Quantity just dropped Friday, a couple days ago. Doing real good. 7/13 day, man. It's warming, getting close to the project dropping. We're real excited to be in the streets, man. 100 miles a running.
Well, you know, 713 day. Out of all the days and all the proclamations, I feel honored to have that day. That represents my brand. It's the true Houston holiday, July 13th, 713 day. So that meant so much. I got it proclamated to me by both mayors, Elise Parker and Sylvester. So, man, what I do, I come out every year, man, and I try to just celebrate the Houston artists, young. You know, I do a lot of young artists. I do a lot of the OGs. I bring out Slim and Bun them all the time. But this year I changed it up a little bit. And we're going to salute the DJs this year.
Oh, it's going to be dope.
Yeah, we're going to salute the DJs. Big Tho, my DJ, and High C, Good Grief,
I see you bridging that gap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We just kind of bring them out and just, you know, and it's really for all the DJs in the city. You know, we can't have them all out, but it's when I say salute the DJs, I mean, I hope all day that all Houston DJs are playing Houston music, playing Texas music. I just brought out those particular ones, man. They kind of play a place in my heart and in my game. You know, Superstar and me and her real cool. She like a sister to me. And DJ Glouse, another female DJ. We got Good Grief. Just bridging the gap. We're doing it at A1 The Bridge, where it's going to be a lot of multicultural fans that come out. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be great, man. Every year. You know, year before last at the Screw Shop, we probably had 4,000 people out there. Real big block party. Last year, man, 2,000. So it's a big event. I bring out the 713 merchandise and everything. Also, I'm going to introduce Marqus Clae. You know what I'm saying? Let him come out with his new single and everything. So it's going to be great. I'm performing with a live band.
Yeah. And Mark, we definitely gonna get into talk to you, but I just definitely want to touch on the DJ thing. I feel like that's a big thing. I feel like it's going back to what it used to be, because you used to need a DJ to do anything. Like
I'm from that.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, how is that to you? Because you came up from an earlier era, and you're now still here at this later era. Like music has changed a lot.
Well, what I do is I just try to keep up with time. You know what I'm saying? I try to adapt to all the situations and everything. That's how I stay relevant. You know, when the DJ's here, I'm with it. When they transfer over to streaming, whatever transfer over in, I just try to tap into it all. So I just decided, I was like, man, let me salute the DJs and give them some, you know, 20-minute sets and 25-minute sets to play Houston music, play whatever they want, and just kind of salute and let them shout out other DJs. And we're gonna go live, Big Tho and Eric show. We're gonna do all these different type of things. It's gonna just be a great event. Like it usually is. And I like to just bring a little pizzazz and change it up a little bit every year. And I just thought that this year, salute the DJs would be something different.
Yeah. And you just started, so Marqus is your first artist, right? For your minute to come.
Yeah, it's my first one.
With Marqus having a different style and different approach to most of the artists from around here and other places, like I listen to it, like his style and approach is completely different than anybody. How did you know this is the one I need to go with? This is the one I need to rock with?
Well, I didn't. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, man, the other artists that I've dealt with, man, I just gave them an opportunity to shine on my platform. 713, self-made stuff that I do. So I never really offered nobody, like, come team up with me or come do it, because I like to make, even with his situation, I like to make people their own bosses, give them an opportunity, try to give artists opportunity that I would have wanted when I was an artist in a situation that I would have wanted. So what I did was, like, I'm from the streets. I'm a street cat, you know that. So the way the game is right now, man, with the social media and smoking and drinking and phones to the ear, strip club era and all that. I just kind of wanted to see something different. Not that I don't love that. I'm from that game. I'm from the streets, but that lane is crowded. You know, everybody doing that. So I was like, man, what can I tap into? And at first, man, before I got with him, like, I had to sit back a little bit and try to understand it and look at it a little bit to see what kind of approach and what, it wasn't that he wasn't talented, it was what could I bring to the game that's going to help him, you know what I'm saying, if I come along and do it. So it kind of, you know, I've been knowing about his talent. I didn't just hear about him overnight. You know what I'm saying? I watched him mature and watched him do different things. So I just took that route and decided, let's try something different. And, you know, just go to festivals, Warehouse Blue, Warehouse Live, and House of Blue. Let's see if we can get a talent that's going that route.
Yeah. So off that, so Mark, how did you end up coming back home? Like before you get in there, just give people a little bit of background story on you, like what you've been through from the time.
Oh man, you know, Houston is you know, outside of being my home, is one of my favorite cities. You know what I'm saying? It's always important to have your city behind you, man. You know, I started out with Lupe Fiasco. You know, he was my mentor from 10, and you know, up to now. You know what I'm saying? Just with his game he gave me. Mindless Behavior. I did 2 tours with them. 106 in Park. I went up to #2 on the countdown. I got records with YG, Wale. I just did all that stuff, but I just feel like it was important to come back to my city because I just felt like I needed to grasp the love in my city. You know
so before Lupe, what was you doing?
You know, I was young. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I just had the dream and the passion to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I met with Lupe like a couple months after I turned 10, and that's when I did my first major show. And it was, you know, it was up from there.
When you talking about doing the major show at 10?
Oh yeah.
There's people out here that been rapping 3-4 years, they ain't did a major show yet.
Man, I know. Just timing, man.
But so, and you're actor as well.
Yep.
So you was in Cloak
and Dagger now, and then Shots Fired 3 years ago, 2016. That was my first show ever.
So you a complete monster with everything. You got the acting.
And that's what they say, man. I just be working, man.
Yeah. So, and then do you kind of see, I kind of feel like y'all kind of similar a little bit. And the reason why I say that because, KeKe, what I was going to ask you, like, you came to the game like you had no mixtape, you had no album, you just did this song and you was there. Most people can't do it.
Well, the thing is, man, it was, I tell people all the time, I never did a talent show.
Yeah.
I never did talent shows. I never did, what I used to call them, none of that type of stuff. We came from we went to Screwhouse. A lot of people, it was different. We didn't go over there to get signed as a talent. We went over there as cool and being homeboys and just doing it. So when it did jump off, it just went off. You know what I'm saying? It just went into, you know, we put in a lot of work. A lot of work came before the one song, before Southside, before Pimp Pen, but we didn't put it. With Zach, and also be a gift and a curse, because you know I tell you, I came up with Beyonce and them, and I remember them going to Star Search and getting booed and all that. Like, I didn't do any of that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have any mixtapes and talent shows and none of that. We just kind of came straight in from the freestyle tapes, from doing that with Screw, and we just popped. I was 17 getting $3,000 a show, you know, to sing one song. So it kind of happened quick, but at the same time, it took me longer to mature into figuring out that this was business and entertainment, and I really was an artist. I was a rapper a long time, you know, for the streets. I love the streets way more than the business aspect of it. So it took me a while to grasp that because I didn't come in like that. Yeah. But, you know, you got to be hungry, you got to have tough skin for it, and all that. And that's how I ended up lasting for so long.
Man, one of the things I always say, if you can make it in Houston, you can make it anywhere in the world. This one place right here is stuck in its ways. It ain't, for something new, it ain't too much new stuff going on. People still, they follow them trends, but they pretty much stick to the foundation of what Houston is. And man, just for you to have longevity in the game that long, that's a long time, man. For us to show you the type of person that you are and the things that you do for the city.
Well, Houston is a hard city to break. It's a very big, it's real big in the independent world. You know what I'm saying? So we come from a time of selling hundreds and hundreds of thousands of records so fast. Like my first couple records, man, I sold hundreds of thousands of them. And a lot of younger artists, they get captivated and they be just really excited. Being a star here is something. You know what I'm saying?
It's Houston. That should be enough.
You know, like, you know, you get some people who become stars here, that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, it's not too many occupations you can have where you can be an artist or be something you can make $200,000, $300,000 in a year. People can get content with that.
Do you feel like it's still? Do you feel like that's enough? If you're an artist and you make it in Houston and you don't hear nobody else here, but as long as you make it here, do you feel like that's enough?
Nah, I wouldn't. I don't introduce nobody to my game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even with him, I ain't tell him come play my game. Mm-hmm. I'm grandfathered in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like when you got a Sprint phone or something, and you never get to change the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like you pay that same $100 forever. I'm grandfathered in, so I don't try to bring people to my game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a different game that we playing, and you know I try to give people an opportunity to be as big as me, go as far as you want to go. You know, with this now the game kind of changing. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's bigger from a streaming standpoint and everything. So now I don't tell people, man, don't try to just be idiot. Now I do tell you this here. It's important for you to be somebody in the backyard. Don't let people talk you out of saying that, man, forget Houston. Nah, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? You need to, you know, you want to have a foundation and have some type of legs in your own backyard. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't try to force them to just stay in this platform.
So, Mark, how did you end up back after from Lupe Fiasco, you were Master P? Like, how did you come back and be like, you know what, because I know plenty of people's coming at you. How you gonna be like, I'm gonna go with you? This is where I'm gonna go.
Perfect timing, bro. You know, I feel like it was something that, you know, was supposed to happen. You know, him and my mom had a friendship prior to me linking up with him. So, you know, I just feel like it was just time for it to happen.
And I definitely feel like you're on the way before like MCs and for actually somebody spitting out in the mumble rap. So I definitely feel like you linked up with the right, the right person.
A legend, man. Very legendary. You know, I'm honored to be soaking up the game right now.
Do y'all feel like that friendly competition that Houston was having turned into something else that we can't come back from?
We got an ego problem. It's not a. I wouldn't say that because I don't want to make it like we got. It's like this, like, and I tell people it's not relatively just Houston. It's rap period in certain places. Man, we get stuck on it because we think everybody's doing so much better than us because we don't see their problems. You know what I'm saying? They got problems too.
I tell people all the time about it.
You know, Atlanta's and all that. Everybody we follow, they got problems too. But what I would say is this. It's just an old crab in the bucket mentality of I don't mind seeing you shining as long as I'm shining.
Shining more than me.
I hate that.
You know, as long as I'm shining. You know what I'm saying? Like if we shining together or I'm shining more, then I'm fine with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think it's getting better. You know what I'm saying? The affiliation process and the artists, they kind of coming together, but that's an easy thing to do before it go down. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's better to see that go down after everybody get a little shine and everybody, you know, has made some big moves. Then if we see that same camaraderie and people coming together and making music, then it's something to talk about. You know, it's easy to be cool and everybody doing songs and features together as we all the same. You know what I'm saying? Well, and from our era and the culture we pushed and when we came up, we made everybody home. You know, I got on, we opened the doors, Pokey got a shot, Mo got a shot, Pat was instrumental in, you know, everybody.
And everybody was at all the concerts.
And then you know, the Northside came on from that, you know what I'm saying, got they shot to do it. It rolled like that. Whereas now, you know what I'm saying, we're just trying to, you know, I hope it ends that way, man. I think it's getting better. I'm not the one, I ain't negative Nancy, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's definitely, I feel like you said, like I feel like it's definitely getting better. Just for everybody, like, man, Texas itself, the South, man, just breed talent. All the change, the flavor, everything, the music started here. I don't care what nobody say. It all started here. And for everybody to make it get big, come back and still be on some individual when everybody got the talent to be on the same level. Like, that's what I be thinking. Like, man, there's no reason why all y'all can't come together and literally just put songs out every single day. And everybody still eat, everybody signed, it's all coming through the same lawyer, the same thing, everything is signed off like that. That'd be a big move.
Yeah. Well, you know, man, I think it's coming. You know, we just got to keep working at it. You know, we got to transition together and take advantage of the opportunity of making the city bigger, so we won't get so, you know, stuck in the mind frame of, man, I'm cool. You know, I think it's working out. You know, I hope to see. You know, when I came to him and said, let's do something, I wanted to see the sky's the limit for him. I wanted him to take as much advantage of the opportunity. I hope he can be Lil KeKe Top 5. Yeah.
Did you expect to be this motivational person when you came out? Because everybody look for your videos. When you come out doing the motivation on Facebook, when you start talking, everybody's listening. I remember the first video you did, it went viral quick.
I'm a brand builder. I build something off everything. You know, when I see the opportunity, I bite it. You know what I'm saying? So the Legend Talk, I actually got that coming, the podcast coming. You know, we got the shirts, we got the hat. But now, man, you know, like, what I do from that standpoint is just try to break down reality in a way that I see it. You know what I'm saying? And what I try to do, if I can inspire and motivate people in the morning and tell them something, what they don't know is they help me. If I can get 3 of y'all to believe something, then it's a good opportunity that I might want to believe in myself too. You know what I'm saying? So some of the time I'm talking to all the people I'm talking to and myself. And I just try to explain things that you've heard before from your parents, your friends in the streets, and I just try to explain it from this kind of way, a hip hop way, our way. You know what I'm saying? We've heard some of these, most of the things that I say, you've heard them before, but we've heard them from grandma, and we've heard them from a little older person. So now I'm just trying to break it down, and you know, most of the time I start those talks off with, man, why, man, what you think? And I'm kind of asking the question, and people go crazy about it, but I'm kind of conversing with us as a whole, and then I'm able to, you know.
I think it's very well needed, man, because some people feel like certain people on certain status are out of reach, out of touch. Really brought it back down to a simple level for people to really get in contact with you, really just say things, speak what's on their mind, man. I think it's a great thing to do, because people don't even listen to their parents, like you said, but they're listening to you.
I appreciate it.
Really. So, Marcus, what's next week?
Man, more music, man. More music, more TV. Like I said, I got the project coming out close to 7/13 day. You know, 7/13 is a big day. Like I said, the single just dropped, so you know, just more work, man. Staying at it.
And it's quality over quantity, right?
Quality over quantity at all times.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
out everywhere.
Who do you want to work with out of Houston? I'm pretty sure you can work with everybody already, but for us coming up, and like, do you see any upcoming people that you want to work with?
Man, you know, I'm willing to work with anybody who's willing to work with me. You know what I'm saying? I love Megan Thee Stallion right now. For sure, I love to get some with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Megan, she doing her thing.
She the truth, yeah. She definitely the truth. You know, anybody that's just willing to work, you know, and just, you know, showing that mutual respect, I'm always down to get it in with whoever, especially if you're from the same home page.
Do you feel like it's since you got in so early, do you feel like you got a leg up on everybody because you've been with so many different people?
Nah, man, because you know it all depends on the work. You know, it don't matter where you go, it's what you're doing to get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about keeping up the pace. I don't feel like I got a head start on that. I just feel like I started early, and you know, it just prepared me for where I am now and be able to keep going.
So do you plan to move back out of Houston? Like stay here, like work constantly here, or work everywhere?
I'm definitely bi-coastal. You know, wherever I need to go to get it done, I'm gonna go. Definitely. Yeah.
So, KeKe, let's talk about your event on the 7/13. So all the DJs, so everybody gonna get. So it's just gonna be a complete DJ event, no MC in that night.
Yeah, we got an MC, Tay Mitch, real big influencer here in the city. We're real tight. I'm his favorite rapper. Now look at my guy, you know what I'm saying? He's doing great, and I love him, man. And what I tell people all the time is, people love to salute me, you know, and they get shocked when I tell them I'm just as happy and just as, I love saluting every people that come. Man, I love everything, man. I love my barber, you know, I love plain and normal people, man, that think they saluting me and they owe me so much love and favor. I like to show love and favor back. So getting him to come, he's gonna host it. We got a live band coming out. Miriam in the Echo Band, she's a great vocalist. We're gonna let her sing. I'm gonna perform with the live band. And man, it's just trying to do something different. And the people that's downtown A1 the Brewery, they already having a block party earlier that day, so we're gonna get the rollover from that. Man, we just gonna have a great time. And the project he keeps speaking about, we get ready to start the promotion from it on 7/13. It's actually called Self-Made 3. Last year I did an album, Self-Made 2, that's my brand. And Self-Made 2 was a big collaboration of me bridging the gap with the young cats and the OGs. I had Big Crit, I had Bun, I had Slim, I had all the OGs from our area, and then I mixed them with DJ XO, Chucky Trill, DJ Chose, and man, the response was great. Chucky Trill, he took off. DJ Chose is my guy, he already rolling. And XO, he was great on here, man. And even Hot Boy Ski Taste, he got a deal from my guy, Block Entertainment. So I seen what that done, me bridging that gap between the young cats and the old cats. And I was like, man, this particular time, I want to do the same thing, but I want to do it with somebody that I'm going to be affiliated with and get them the opportunity. That's what Marqus came in at. So I was like, man, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some of your music, put it with my music. We're going to do some music together, and we're going to do some affiliation music. And that's going to be Self-Made 3 this year. And
it's going to drop on the same time, around 7/13?
Nah, we're going to drop both singles and both videos on 7/13. And then we're going to come out 6 weeks later. I'm a promoting guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to, you know, I ain't going to have it coming out in a week and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to promote, I like to work it, but the self-made buzz and the self-made CD it's already have a tremendous buzz on it. You know what I'm saying? So when I told them Self-Made 3, they hyped up about it. So what we did was we threw a teaser out. Threw the teaser out, quality over quantity with Marqus. Just let them hear it. The video will be done tomorrow, Saturday. It's finished, but you know, we waiting on Mike. But by Monday, which is my original roll, I'm gonna roll it out both together. The video, the song, we got it on all kind of platforms right now, but I'm gonna roll it out, and it'll have more of the, you know, we already got it. We done some DJ blasting on it already. You know what I'm saying? We getting ready to do the full blast on it. You know what I'm saying? The whole setup. So man, it's just rolling, man. I'm an older cat now, man. So now I like to play chess. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just playing checkers and throwing things out, I play chess. I make strategic moves, and it's coming together well. So actually, Quality Over Quantity is the first single from Self-Made 3. And it's not, I'm not on it. I just let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna come back with some. We just doing it the OG way, man, mixed with what we doing. And man, it's a great, because I like it because I didn't get any platforms coming up besides the Screw Tapes. I'm saying when we finally start, hey man, I had to get it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a great opportunity. And my idea was, like we doing now, let's go, let's roll out. You come out with me, I'm gonna throw your alley hoop, just dunk it. You know what I'm saying? Just lay it up off the backboard, man, and you're already rolling. So shit, it's gonna put you in play. So
how much Dominique Wilkins?
Yeah. So we putting it together, man, and you know me, man, I'm a realistic guy, so I'm looking at it like, you know, end of September, it'll be right, it'll be good and balling and gravy like I like it. But it's rolling, we're gonna drop it August 23rd, 6 weeks after 7/13 day. It's gonna be the official release. Yeah, and we rock it. I'm gonna invite y'all out. We're gonna have I'm gonna do 3 or 4 listening parties, some for DJs, some for the stations like yourself, and then we do one where we just invite out the family and everybody. So it'll be what we in the middle of it. It's great. We're almost done.
Man, that sounds like some big things. I'm ready for it.
Self-Made 2 is big. So my Self-Made 2 fans, they own me. Man, we want to see what you're gonna do this time. You know, so it's a challenge for me, man, and I love accepting the challenge.
Speaking of what you just said, like, this is gonna come out because you've been MC, you spitting freestyle. Do you feel like it's anything anybody can say new?
Yeah, I say something new all the time.
I feel like everything has been touched. I'm just like, what else?
It's never gonna be that it ain't been touched. It's all the way how you bring it back to life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing what you just got through saying in the morning. You hyped up and you worried about seeing it. You heard all this before. Most of the things that I'm telling you, you've heard it before, but did you hear it like this here? Man, I still do 10 or 15 or 20 slab songs every year. People still come get me to do these songs, and I be like, man, y'all know I said everything, right? You know, that I can say about a car. But every year, man, I'm gonna start saying something different about a car. I'm gonna change the colors, and it's red like a Coke can or a Pepsi. I'm gonna change things. And it's gonna be something that you never hear. So reinvent yourself with this game is very important, and I try to do it. And with him, I was like, man, you know, he's already before his time. If I ain't tell you he was 19, you wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, you know, I want to put him in a situation like me and with himself. Man, the more you see, the more you know. And the more you talk about it, and the more things you're going to be able to, man, you know, this is a new game. Man, it's always room for improvement, and I see something new all the time. So that's how I keep reinventing myself.
Just feed your mind, man, you know. Feed your mind, read, man. Just find new inspiration and stuff so you can have different topics and stuff to touch on and talk about in your music and just period. Just feed your mind.
You being younger, can you see a new wave of music style coming?
Definitely. I mean, you know, it's always important to change, and I feel like the game has no choice but to change because it changed before.
I just be trying to see where. I just hopefully don't go back to this mumble.
Don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you can't tell,
so.
Man. Nowadays, there's so many different artists. You know, with emo rapping, everybody just touching different elements and stuff. You don't really know where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what's going.
Music is culture driven, and as long as the culture being changed, it's gonna always be.
Yeah.
Man, it's not. People's trying to. You don't need to try. You got to keep up with the music game instead of trying to get the music game to keep up with you. You got to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you can adapt and continue to change with music, you got an opportunity to stay in it. It don't be about. You know, it's all about when the game changes, you're going to be around when it come back. And that's what I try to do, man. No matter how it keeps coming full circle, I just try to stay around long enough to keep rolling.
Man, that's what's up, man. I thank y'all for coming. Before we get up out of here, because we're running a little short on time, like, far as, like, upcoming artists, people like this, that's going to listen to you, like, what are some things that they can do for themselves to get themselves and align themselves right for the music?
Stay focused. Surround yourself with a solid team. People that you know just gonna work hard. You know, just all for the same goal. You know, stay focused.
Because a lot of people just think I'm gonna just do a song, do a video, put it out, and just constantly do it, and have a pop. You can't.
They see the fast results, but stay down, man. Like in the words of Nip, it's a marathon. Definitely a marathon.
Well, I tell them whatever you're doing to do it times 10. If you came out 2 days a week, come out 5. If you stay up 4 hours a night, stay up 8. If you do 2 free shows a month, do 5 free shows a month. Cause it's like that. The game overcrowded. It ain't gonna be like when we was. It ain't no more. Ain't nobody opening up more car washes and beeper shops and all that. Now I'm in the game. I'm a manager. I'm a rapper. I'm a promoter. I'm a singer. Everybody in the game. The game crowded. So the competition and what you facing and what you're going against is 10 times what you got to do. Everybody's a publicist. Everybody's a manager. Everybody's a rapper. Everybody's in the radio. Everybody, because people look at the money and they think that this money is so easy to come by. And man, the thing about it, man, is the money might be the easiest thing that you can get. Being prepared for it, knowing what to do with it, and knowing how to get it, that's the hardest thing to do, and keeping it. You know what I'm saying? So that's people keep asking me what to do. And I keep telling people, this is very important before we go. There is no answer. You know, like, if we got the direct answer, what we here for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have people like Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Bezos. You would have these people who could just pull out $1 million, put it right here, and just turn it. It is no answer. That's why you see people lose millions of dollars in music every year, because there is no direct answer to it. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of favor. It takes a lot of strength, praying. And you better be praying. For real. That's what you better do. You know what I'm saying? So it's no direct answer. It's just favor ain't found.
Right. Really.
It's some people, man, gonna be it's people who better than Jordan, better than LeBron. But they weren't in the right places. They didn't. It's people at Rucker Park that would tell you they better than Jordan, man. But they didn't get in the right places to do what they need to do, or it didn't go their way, or so. There's no answer to the game.
That's real. That's some of the realest information you can get of anything. Just stick to it and be consistent, I guess.
Work hard.
Work hard. But Marcus, before we get up out of here, man, let them know where they can find you. You know, listen to your music, anything.
MarQusClae. That's on Instagram and Twitter, man. Apple Music, Spotify. That's my name. Search it up. Make sure y'all go get that quality over quantity. It just dropped. Stay tuned for that self-made 3. It's going down.
Yeah. Well, you know, Don Key 713 and Self-Made 713. That's the merchandise page. It's back up. Merchandise is real big. You know what I'm saying? It's getting ready to drop again for 713 Day. We're coming back out with everything. And I just started the new page, Legend Talk. I haven't started following people and none of that yet, but next week I'm gonna start dropping them inspirational jewels on there in the morning, you know, and kind of slide them over to that. And the podcast and the book is on the way. You know, I got a motivational, inspirational book that's coming January 2020. And we're in the process of putting it together now. So, you know, man, I'm just using my platform, getting the best out of Marqus Clae, the best kept secret. I got him rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna see if we can get him running and rolling and see if he can get the tan up this 13 and go what he do.
Speaking about the book, before we get up, Marqus, you've been in the movie. What's up some movies?
We got
a bunch of movies.
We got a secret movie, something coming, but you know it's the movie that everybody expecting. The SUC movie gonna shock y'all. What it's about, that's gonna shock y'all.
Because I know you got plenty of stories. You can turn plenty of movies into everything.
I'm just taking it, man. I have to take stuff one day at a time because when I go to think, man, I go to getting into that. I'm like, man, I need to clear my plate. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, just one day at a time, man. Whatever God got for you, you'll get it when you're supposed to get it.
But again, man, thank y'all for coming out, man. We finna get up out this thing, man.
Quality over quantity on all platforms right now.
You're kicking it with G on your favorite station.
The perfect station.
92 KELZ, the only station with new music, new artists, new sound.